Hey, welcome to another edition of BeerAmerica.tv. I am Paul Leone with
John Pinkerton.
And lately, with a lot of beers, there's been a lot of limited release beers out, a lot of one-time release beers out, and the fine folks at Redhook sent us a very limited release, their Treblehook barley wine. Now, real quick, what is a barley wine, for those who don't know?
Basically a very strong ale.
Very strong ale.
Usually ranging from about
They sent me this cool glass
10
too, so.
to say 13%, maybe even 9 to 13%. They just tend to be very rich, malty, strong ales. And depending on whether they're sort of leaning more towards the American side or the English side, they would have more or less American hop character or English hop character.
Ooh,
and over the years, there's been a lot of discussion about, you know, where do you draw the line between, say, an American barley wine and a American double IPA? Like they really start to kind of merge. So the verbiage of the beer style descriptions have had to kind of, you know, get more specific there. But
right.
You can always expect a very malty.
Well, it's a very pretty color. I expected darker for a barley wine.
Well, then the color has got a significant range too.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you smell? Because I'm not sure what I smell.
Well, it's almost minty. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What I'm getting is hops right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Not quite as much malt, but
Ooh, nice.
the second time around I'm getting a little bit more malt there.
10.1% alcohol. And also to mention, this is a GABF gold medal winner last year, 2008, and a silver medal this year, 2009. So very limited release beer.
Apparently these guys know what they're doing.
Yeah, they were very nice. Oh, David Little, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, behind the camera. I'll give him a little bit of that. How about that?
Big favorite.
And we've not done a Redhook, so I'm so happy they sent them to us. And again, that goes back to what we were saying. Send us the beers and we'll do them. So I was real happy that Laura Herbert, who is with their PR agency, got a hold of us after seeing the video and said, hey, let me send you this.
Right
and
on.
She did. And
Well, I tell you what, this almost goes against what I just said. This is definitely more of a hop-forward barley wine here. The malt is, I mean, it's definitely there. It's definitely providing a supportive role, but it's, I would say, more of a hop-dominant example of the style.
and this is going to sound bad, but I'm actually enjoying this better than I thought I would. The name barley wine scared me a little bit because I don't know. Because I'm not familiar with barley wines, and I expected really complex, over my head beer drinking, and this is really nice. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would.
It is a very pleasant example of style, and it's. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but I think the alcohol character is very well integrated, which is important to me. I guess I was expecting it to be just a malt bomb.
Yeah.
But, it's actually, it has a very clean character. The hop character sort of comes in with this sort of clean, tight, herbaceous character and kind of just drives right on through.
And I assume it's meant to be drank out of a snifter type glass, since they sent us this.
I didn't realize you had this swanky
I did.
glass.
I have the limited release Redhook glass. They came with this beautiful little box that the bottle was resting in, and it is now. See, now I would say lovely beer. That's what I would say. You usually say that I think this is a lovely beer. I like this beer quite a bit, actually.
It's quite nice.
It's very nice, yeah.
And is this this year's?
This is this year's, yep.
Wow.
Absolutely. So this would be the silver medal winner this year at the GABF. And it's recommended too, and they sent me a list of things. It said, well, ready to drink now. For beer collectors, age this one 1 to 3 years to evolve and enhance the flavors. And we've talked about this in the past. It's really become unique about American craft beers is that it's okay to put them away and that the flavors will change.
It'd be interesting to see what this tastes like in a couple of years because, the expectation is that the hop character would kind of fall away a bit. And
Does that mean it becomes more malty then, in a sense? Or
well, something's going to come to the front. I'm not sure whether it would be the malt or... I guess my expectation is that the alcohol would also tend to get more and more integrated.
Okay.
Mainly because a lot of those higher alcohols react with whatever organic acids that are present, and then you would get these nice fruity characters coming out.
And another silly question, when you cellar a beer like this, I suppose it's not like with wines where you have them in racks that are, you know, down like this with the corks and everything. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Just keep it away from the light, keep it in a constantly even temperatured place.
Yeah, the main thing is just keep it away from heat.
Heat.
Heat and light.
Heat and light.
I mean, these are amber bottles, but even still, I wouldn't want to, you know, be putting them in the windowsill.
Yeah.
But just yeah, a nice consistent temperature is good. It doesn't have to be ice cold. In fact, I wouldn't put it in a refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
I would just kind of, you know, set it in a closet or a cellar that just, you know, does not get hot.
Wow.
That's the key.
Well, I'm really enjoying this. This is
Yeah, that was
Treblehook, the Treblehook by Redhook. Their limited release barley wine.
Well, thank you so much for
Yeah.
for sending it this way.
Cheers! Thank you so much, Paul at BeerAmerica.tv,
Pink at BeerAmerica.tv.
and happy holidays.
Uh-oh.
And
I'm sneaking in
Uh-oh.
here.
Uh-oh.
I'm sneaking in.
oh no!
Actually, here, for those of you who have watched our Christmas episode,
Oh boy!
we gave Paul a set of keys.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I actually have them right here that I keep them with
Okay.
me for
Well,
because I had no idea what they were for. Wow!
I wanted Paul to have this. This is actually
A giant bottle.
a
of
big
beer.
giant bottle of Stone's Double Bastard.
Wow!
Look over here. It's actually,
Under lock and key.
you have to unlock it in order to drink it. But Paul's been, of course, well, the power behind BeerAmerica.tv.
Wow, that's awesome.
He's making a move this year.
Going to Fort Worth, Texas,
Yeah.
which doesn't mean that this is going to end.
No.
Although
no.
John already said, you know, you're just going to find somebody else anyway.
But here, I wanted to give Paul this giant bottle of beer so he could learn how to cellar something.
Double
So,
bastard. Awesome. Well, thank you,
There
guys.
you go. Yeah, that'll be a good
Appreciate
one
it.
to lay down right there.
Wow. Awesome. Cheers. Thanks.
my pleasure.
Thanks.
My pleasure.
Doctor?
You want to open it now?
Doctor? Very nice. I'm going to save it. I'm going to cellar it. I'm going to learn something. I learned something from you guys.
Damn it, I was really hoping you would open it now. So, anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks again to the folks at Redhook.
Dude, that's awesome. See, I'm going to be afraid to open a bottle like that because it's like once you open it, it's like you got to share it.
Oh, you do?